grateful to be here. So my English is not that advanced, so I apologize if I make some mistakes, but I try to do my best. When I received an invitation to participate in a conference related to the Green Revolution somewhere, I was kind of apprehensive. Why? Especially because I studied during 6 months at the University of California at Berkeley about agroecology, sustainable rural development, indigenous agriculture, and especially with a highly respected and recognized professor, Dr. Miguel Altieri, who I really appreciate, but that used to emphasize a lot of times and always the really bad consequence of Green Revolution and the negative effects about Green Revolution. So when I used to listen to the expression Green Revolution, it was like I saw a red light warning me that that's a bad thing. But then I realized that we live in a world of dichotomies, and I just can't agree with that. That's good. And thinking like this, we miss opportunities, we fail to see that the coexistence of both can be very enriching and bring new approaches and especially different results. So, for example, why do modernization or green revolution should be bad and traditional or indigenous agriculture should be good, or the opposite? Why? Let me tell you a little story about a tree. When I was a child, I used to live in a house with a large garden. Then my family and I planted a lot of trees, and there were 3 trees that we call in Brazil flamboyants. I don't know how we call it here, but that's the tree, a gorgeous tree on my own vision. And then when the trees were already very big, a neighbor said that we had to cut the tree because the roots were destroying his wall, the flowers and the seed pods used it to make a lot of dirt in his backyard. Then my parents were very sad, but they cut the tree. And then the next summer we had, it was really, really hot and also dry. And so they realized that it was not that bad actually having a tree there, that they used to have more freshness, shadow, beauty, birds when the tree was there. So what do we want to tell with this story? We can look to a tree and see different things to another. This perception will also define our actions and our results. Maybe you are asking for yourself, is she crazy? We are having a conference about agriculture and she's talking about perceptions, she's talking about mindset. Like, I'm actually talking about life, I'm talking about future, I'm talking about the construction of better perspectives. And that's all about agriculture, don't you think? All it's linked, all is connected. So when I ask bad but also good things, and the way we look at it is very important. What is going on next depends on how we choose to look at that experience. Don't you agree? I think that life is movement, that things and situations change over time. So we can't just stay into the past. The world is not the same. Situations and realities are not the same. So what is good or used to work at the past maybe cannot work or be as good right now. Life always surprises us. We make plans, we act, but we have to.
I believe this would be very effective contribution from the speakers in order to deal with the problems we are facing. And this is a conference which is organized by the Pakistan Center, which was established in 1976, and we have been able to organize two conferences. This is the second international conference we have organized today, and hopefully in the future we will also organize the different conferences, seminars and workshops on national issues and international issues, so that we can engage the scholars and the experts in the debate on issues, and we can find out the solution. Thank you very much again. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Learned audience, I take as my absolute pleasure now to invite Dr. Abdul Razak Channa, Assistant Professor, Department of Anthropology and also the Secretary of the conference, kindly to come to the lectern to enlighten us all on the aims and the objectives of the conference.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming in our conference, and I am absolutely thrilled, amazed and overjoyed to see the great number of our students and of course the worthy Vice Chancellors of various University of Sindh. This conference, I believe, is one of the mega event after pandemic, because you are very much aware that pandemic has put a great risk in social gatherings. Today's number, the great gathering and the scholars' presence shows that we have fought pandemic very well, and now we are ready to contribute productively about the coming challenges like green revolution and agricultural issues. Regarding the conference, we received 53 papers from national as well as international scholars. Out of 53, we sent those papers to reviewers for their input and feedback. And finally, we finalized 30 papers after the scientific committee's recommendation. And these papers are from various disciplines. The beauty of this conference, I would emphasize that it is not just about agriculture.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely grateful to Professor Dr.